How's my quad squad doing? It's the man, the myth, the legend, Quad MFT here, bringing you guys another awesome Black Ops 3 video. Quick reminder, don't forget to drop a like rating on this video if you enjoy any time throughout. But let's talk a little bit more on how to get a high KD ratio on Black Ops 3. Now, this video on teaching you guys how to get a high KD is going to be different than my previous ones that I've done for Black Ops 2, Call of Duty Ghosts, Advanced Warfare. This one's going to be telling you guys a little more specific things catering to Black Ops 3 in the overall gameplay, because Black Ops 3 gameplay is different than any other Call of Duty we've really seen before. I mean, it's kind of similar to Advanced Warfare, a little bit slower and less chaotic than that, which I'm very thankful for. But I still wanted to give you guys some tips on how to get a high KD, because I know a lot of you guys are freaks about your KD out there. I'm actually not one, but I do know how to get a high one. Back in Black Ops 2, I think it was. Yeah, it was Black Ops 2. I had close to a 5 KD. So, I mean, that was just from constantly tryharding and only playing on that account when I really wanted to play. Trust me, I had a pretty solid KD. Now I really don't care that much. But the first tip is you got to play with friends. It may sound dumb, but even people that you know from work, school, just met them online on Call of Duty, and you're talking and you're doing a few call outs to make sure you guys are all having good setups, it's going to make a big difference. It's going to be a lot better than playing with those randoms that you randomly get put in a game with, not communicating with them at all. It's going to improve your KD, and also if you guys care about your win-loss ratio, it's probably going to improve that too. So if you want to do that, I'd suggest it. I do it. I mean, I'm being kind of hypocritical because in this gameplay that you guys are watching, I'm not playing with anybody, but still I do it quite a bit. I play with a lot of YouTube friends, and I think it's a really good idea. You're going to be able to communicate, maybe do the occasional call out on where an enemy is or where you think enemies are. And it's going to pretty much improve your KD ratio by quite a bit. The next one is ADS around corners. Now, I say this in almost every single one of my Black Ops 3 tip videos, but you have to aim down sights around corners when you think you need to, which you probably need to more than you think you do. But ADSing around corners is huge. If you have your sights up and ready, you're going to be able to destroy anybody in your path. If you have the stock on, quick draw, anything like that, it's going to also improve you having your sights up fast. So make sure to do that. You guys are going to need to do that. It's going to improve your KD. You're going to get a lot more kills. You're going to get your score streaks faster. You're going to die a lot less. Your KD is going to look cooler, so you're going to look cooler to all your Call of Duty friends. Trust me, ADS around corners. Have your sights up when you're going around a corner that you think somebody's around. The next one, this is one, I mean, I guess it can work if you're willing to put money into Call of Duty. Use a headset. Have your headset turned up so you guys can actually hear the enemy's footsteps, and it kind of just keeps you in the game a little bit more. Basically, every pro that you know and every good Call of Duty YouTuber has a headset that they play Call of Duty with, or just video games with in general, because headsets, I mean, you may think, you know, speakers make a big difference, which speakers are good, don't get me wrong, but headsets make a huge difference. So please get a headset. It doesn't have to be a great one. It can be some $40 Turtle Beaches that are pretty solid, and trust me, that's going to be a lot better than none. Please do that. The next one is not getting too rush happy. Not once you get 2 kills off the spawn, just going absolutely crazy and losing your score streaks, because that could affect your whole game. If you get 200 points right off the spawn and you just immediately die, that could probably affect you quite a bit. If you save that 200 score and wait out a little bit, I know I hate to encourage this, but this is for videos. This video is for people who want to get a high KD. Head glitching. I know it's dumb of me to mention, because probably more than 1,000 people are going to see this video and they're going to, ooh, head glitching. That's how Quad said to improve my KD. But yes, head glitching is going to improve your KD. If the enemy can only see your head but you can see their whole body, obviously you're going to be able to get a lot more kills and be able to keep up your score streak. So I would suggest that. Head glitch most of the time you can, if you can. The next one is you probably want to play with a really comfortable setup. If you're playing with a good setup that you personally like, you're comfortable with, the gun's pretty leveled up, you have your attachments, your perks, your score streaks, your specialist, you're going to be pretty well set up. So I would suggest that use a gun, basically any gun you can do it with. Any gun that you're comfortable with is probably the one you're going to do the best with. So that's a very good one, obviously. The next thing is very specific to Black Ops 3. The first thing I'm going to go over is your specialist. I have another one talking about movement, but the first one is your specialist. If you're using a specialist like I am in this gameplay called Combat Focus, where for a period of like 10 to 20 seconds it doubles your score, when I know I'm going to go in, when I know I'm going to rush or pick up a tag or capture a flag in domination, I quickly L1, R1 and flip on my Combat Focus to get double the scores, so I can actually get a lot more score streaks. I can work up towards my UAV, my Hellstorm, my Orbital VSAT, or as they call it in Black Ops 3, the Hater. That improves it. So you can get up that Hater, you can get up that UAV, that counter UAV, that mothership, whatever it is, and help out your team. It's really important to do that. Combat Focus is really good. Annihilator is really good. I really don't like the Ripper. I just wanted to throw that out there. Things like that. Even the Purifier, the Flamethrower is pretty good. I mean, it's not amazing, but it's pretty good. Use your specialist. I know a lot of people are probably going to neglect it and not use their specialist and just say, oh, I like the purity. I like the pureness of Call of Duty. I don't want to use my specialist. That's some next level stuff. Use it, man. No matter what it is, the specialist is probably going to help you if you're decent at the game. So please use your specialist. The next tip I have for you guys after you make sure you use your specialist is movement. Please use your movement to a certain degree. I'm not saying you should slide everywhere and jump on all the walls you can possibly do, but if you're sliding, you should only do it off the spawn. Don't use it all the time. You can easily get caught out, and it can use all of your movement bar, because you know every time you shoot or use your movement, there's a little bar at the bottom that pops up and tells you how much, like, I guess I want to say, like, air you have in the back of your tank to jump on walls and stuff like that. But you know, you don't want to overuse your slide, and you want to make sure that you're aiming correctly when you're wall running, because not aiming correctly when wall running happens way too often to me. So I would suggest using that, but to a certain degree. Don't overuse it, but also don't underuse it. It can actually be a really big advantage. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I hope all these tips, I gave you guys actually a lot of tips on how to improve your KD. I hope you guys can go out and do that. Again, if you enjoyed the video anytime throughout, don't forget to drop a like, rating, subscribe, and join the Quad Squad. We're working our way up to 70,000 subscribers. It's been your boy Quad MFT, and I'm outie 5,000.